All right, in 9.3, we're going to be talking about solution concentrations. All right, there's two ways to describe a concentration. You either say it's a dilute concentration or it's concentrated. Dilute means a very small amount of your solute, and concentrated obviously means a large amount of your solute. Okay, and remember, when we talk about a solution, it is solute plus solvent. All right, it's the combination of the two. And the two types of concentrations we're going to talk about is percent by mass, okay, and, which is pretty much, it's the mass of your solute divided by the mass of the solution. So if you have a 5% glucose solution, that means you have 5 grams of glucose, all right, divided by 5 grams of glucose plus 95 grams of water times 100. Okay, that's basically the percent by mass. The other one is molarity, and this is one most people have never really heard of, and that is moles of your solute divided by liter of solution. Okay, we are going to talk about a third one. I'm really not going to be testing on it, but I just want you to be aware of it, just in case you see it again, either in your homework or you might see it in another class. Okay, so let's talk about these two. Percent by mass, I kind of gave you the equation already, but it's the mass of your solute divided by the mass of the solution, which is the combination of your solute and your solvent. Okay, so let's just do A. Okay, you can easily do B and C on your own. But if you want to find a percent by mass, you just basically take your 29.5 grams of magnesium divided by 129.5 grams of your solution times 100. Make sure you clearly read what they're saying. Okay, don't always assume that that's your solvent, because it might say 29.5 grams is dissolved for a total of 100 grams of the solution. So in that case, then it's 29.5 divided by 100. Got to make sure you're reading what you are adding it to, okay? And if you do the math, you will get 22.8%. So there it is, 29.9 divided by 129.5, okay? 29.5 divided by 129.5 times 100, okay? These are different types of problems. This is where you're given a percentage and you're given the mass of your solution, all right? And you have to find the amount of your solute. All right. All right. And these problems aren't that tough. I mean, again, all you're going to do is use the same equation. All right. So I'm trying to find the mass of my solute. So grams of solute divided by the mass of my solution times 100 equals 11.8. Okay, so you just solve for grams of solute. All right, so grams of solute is going to be 11.8 divided by 100 times 250. Okay, so that's basically all it is. And if you look here, you'll basically get 29.5 grams. So 11.8 divided by 100 times 250. All right, you have the equation. Basically, again, it's the mass of your solute divided by mass of solution times 100. All right, I think it's pretty straightforward. The next molarity is, I'm sorry, the next concentration we're talking about is molarity, and this one uses moles, okay, and it's a capital M, okay. Same types of problems. Notice it's liters of solution over moles of solute, but in this case it's moles, all right, and there's several different types of problems I can give you, but you know how to convert to moles. All right, and as long as your answer is moles divided by liters, you're good, okay? So let's just do two of these problems, all right, A and B. The first one's pretty straightforward. You want to find the molarity of adding 0.223 moles of glucose in 1.5 liters. So 0.223 moles of glucose divided by 1.5 liters. That's all you basically do, okay? And again, let me do this for you, even though it is on the next pages. Divided by 1.5, you get a molarity of, with 3 sig figs, 0.149 molar. All right, capital M, or the word molar, means moles per liter. That's a liter down there. In this case, notice you're given grams, and you want to find the molarity. So what do? I think you got it figured out. you're going to take the grams and first convert it to moles. 1 mole of glucose. Now I would give you the chemical formula of glucose. It's, I believe, C6H12O6, and I think it's 80 point something, 80.16. I'm sorry, 180.16 grams. All right, so that converts it into moles, and then once you get that, you'll take it and you'll divide it by 2. Okay, so let's just kind of look here. 50 grams times 1 divided by 180.16, you get 0.278 moles. So then you take the 0.278 divided by 2.00, all right, and you get 0.139 molar. Okay, that's basically it. You just got to make sure you get to moles and liters, but it's just a different way of talking about it. So this is basically saying for every liter of solution I have, let's say that's 1 liter, I have 0.139 moles of glucose. That's basically what that is talking about. Okay, these problems determine the volume. Okay, in this case, in this case, molarity, remember, equals moles per liter. You're trying to find that value. So you have your molarity, which is 0.0448. You have your moles, 0.313, and you are solving for liters. Okay, excuse me one sec. Sorry about that. I had a cough. So your liters is going to equal 0.313 divided by 0.0448. All right, so 0.313 divided by 313 divided by 0.0448, and you should get 6.99 liters. All right. Another concentration that is not that common. This is really only a chemistry thing, and honestly, even as chemists, we don't even use this that often. That's called molality. All right, and instead of moles per liter of solution, this is moles divided by kilograms of solvent. Okay, so again, these are pretty easy. Hold on one second, guys. I had a drink of water. All right, so in this case, you have moles of solute divided by kilograms of solvent. Okay, this isn't that common, but this is also a possibility. So it's, again, straightforward. Here's your moles, so 0.253, and you dissolved it in 1.75 kilograms of water. That's basically it. All right, so here you have moles. Here, notice your grams, so you got to convert to kilograms. Here are your grams, so you got to convert the moles. All right, it's all the same thing. All right, so again, nothing too challenging. Like I said, I'm not going to have molality on the exam or quizzes, but you might see it on your homework. I don't know how the publisher entwines it in your homework, but you definitely will not see it on the exam. All right, so we'll end it there, and we'll bring this back up, and we'll start back up on the next videos.